Alright, so we have just taken sort of tour. We have just beaten a revolution, a revolt that was here. Corruption is bad. We could have some more revolts here. In fact, there's going to be one in a few turns. If we leave the area, that's more likely to happen. Can we raid our own area? We could raid our own area, which would reduce public order more. It would also reduce growth and income. Now we need to know if we can go down here and take on these guys, which will please the lizards, or if we need to worry about Marathi. So we're going to see if we have no heroes available, because this guy's carrying the other one. Well, let's get him in there.
Address me as your highness.
Oh, he's already gone this turn. Oh, here's... this is... yeah, he's a Sphinx carver. We want him, so let's... which kind is it? Cambrian War Sphinx. We want to keep him, so see if we can figure out where Marathi is by looking. There's nobody there. There's nobody there. She owns that.
You are denied
At rank 40, she's
life,
rank 19.
yet
Ah,
you
she
think
was ranked much
Marathi
higher
will
than that.
aid you.
It's going up because of the military action. So we're not at war with her. So we don't have to worry about her right now. We are only at war with... we're not at war with anybody right now. I'd like to get... is that going to go up? No, it's not going to go up much. They don't want any deals with us. Okay, we only know a few people. Okay, well the border to here is quite a ways away. It's going to take us a long time to get there. That will be... so we're trespassing there.
Strong fells empowers
so they don't like it.
And there is nothing you can do.
They're rank 50. And they're fighting the lizards. They put down a rebellion recently. So if I go to there... I can probably make it in one turn. So let's take a chance and go too far. Okay, now we're gonna wait until he gets that at 18. Recruit rank. Research rate, construction cost of buildings where he is. Okay, we got that. We got all his spells. So let's get this stuff. Canopic jars and an additional Lich Priest. We can use that one to scout. Research rate and construction. What's our research rate right now? 81? That would be good. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? Let's get this. Canopic jars, Lich Priests. Recruit rank for Lich Priests. Okay. So now in here, Canopic jars, recruit rank for all units in the army. Here's another knowledgeable. We don't really want them to be combat soldiers. Cooldown to Arcane Conduit, that means faster casting. Canopic Jars and recruit rank. Yeah, we don't need that, but let's do that for now. Okay, and then the Necrotect. Mobility. Alright, the only thing we can make are the Jaff. There might be a reward for that. Here it is. 1,000 treasury and 15 canopic jars, but we would have to spend 100 jars and 450. So we'd spend, yeah, not spending on jars. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, now you're wondering what I'm doing. Okay, Tahalth is available, so that means we can now recruit another Casket of Souls, and it's exactly what we're going to do. Gonna kick out this one and put in that one. It's gonna make us even more powerful. Now, we are getting 14 jars per turn. We can start cheesing it.
Immortality and
Can get
power.
Rakash. Can replace him with this guy,
King of Mehekara.
who we call Jarhead. Okay.
Excels in necromancy.
Oops. There we go.
Not to be trusted. Find my harem.
There we go. Okay. So that should add another 6 jars per turn, and we'll keep doing that for the next few turns. In the meantime, this guy's going to take this. It's expensive, but now we have a entire province, and we can set this to public order and untainted, so it will rid us of corruption. Where's the Skaven corruption coming from? It's probably coming from these elves down here. Okay, and then let's pay to get that one going. Now, when we're building stuff here, would be best if we can move guys back. Let's get this guy.
Ever onward.
Here. We can move building stuff in and out of them. Okay. This guy.
The realm of souls.
Let's get him up in here. That's get rid of him. Recruit one up here.
Find my harem. Arise, my warriors.
Oh, I didn't realize we had a quest for that. Okay, Lord not moved. Okay, so this is the part where we see what we can see. channeling so we can get some extra magic. They are there. They ran to get there.
Knows my fate.
We should be able to take this easily. So now we ask the lizard to pay us. Oh, do they only have one settlement?
You are
They have two. Where the hell is the other one? Maybe it's up there. Who knows? Alright, well, we're taking this one. So let's talk to the lizards. They're fighting
you are
the
nothing.
lizards. We will join your war against the drowned if you trade with us. Oh. Okay, we will join your war against the drowned if you pay us. So they're probably only going to pay us 500 or so. We will join your war against the drowned for a payment of 500. There we go. So they're paying us to fight.
Lord of
Ooh. Well, we will fight them. All right. Let's come over here. Get these two dudes here. Khatep. We can also do stuff. Now these guys who can't really do stuff. Now this guy either. And then this guy here is gonna tank. Now we want to watch out for the bloated corpse. We like to blow it up. Let's get these guys not firing yet. Start. They're coming. Those guys have ranged. Okay. So let's do this guy firing. What's that? Deckhand mob. Okay, there. Their speeds of, oh, this scurvy dogs can go really quick. So we're going to make ourselves a little wall. I can hit them with our spells soon enough. Got a lot of ranged units. Where's that? That's the depth cut. That's his best unit. Sandstorms, yeah, no, they're not concentrating on it, that's the issue. Okay, let's put a Sandstorm down. Good. Ah, there they are. Bloody corpses. So we need somebody to go out there. It doesn't matter if we get that. Got one. He's gonna get in. He's gonna kill that unit. Hey man, how's it going? Just started taking on the pirates. We declared war on them so that we can wrap up the whole Vortex. Doing okay here. Man, they didn't really mass up to let us take advantage of the area of effects, guys, but it's going alright. Okay, so what we got going on here? Let's take on them over here. That's a couple of dudes. Let's get them back here. Do this. Let's hold that guy there. Everybody fires at him. That. I'll do a lot to that as a Sandstorm. Who knows? Shouting. So we can get some laser action going here. Come on, do some lasers. Over here. Yeah, I've tried playing as the Vampire Coast. I do not enjoy them. But I like the mythos and the completely different gameplay of the two games. But yeah, you don't really get an economy. You can't really get doom stacks without an absolutely ridiculous amount of cities. Because I mean, you might build a city that allows you to have all of these. It's not like you get the building for those and now you can build as many as you want. No, don't go over there. Okay, can we pile on this too? I need to get out of here. Don't get killed, man. He's gonna get killed. He did, he got killed. That's ridiculous. Now I gotta replace him. He was one of my good ones too. That's a bummer. Oh, well, maybe he was immortal. Maybe he was immortal.
Slaves to me.
I can't believe they got thrown away. These guys are hanging on. What's the just? Oh, I got him. Okay, two guys fire there. Oh, sorry, the microphone was that was moved. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay, let's see. We got this. And we can do this. Oh, they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. Okay. Cross our fingers that we made that guy immortal. I don't think we did. That's going to be a real bummer too. What's this message on my phone? Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I need to know if he was immortal or not. Well, no, because it'll say perished or wounded. We're hoping for wounded. But I don't remember making him immortal. So this is going to be bad. Occupying. Wounded. Okay, he was immortal. So when your heroes get to level 20, one of the skills they can get is immortality. Now when you're lich priests, you can do that at level 12, not level 20. So you can do it a little earlier when you're Tomb Kings. Okay, so now we have this whole province. It's full of vampiric corruption. We're going to have a rebellion next turn, which is going to happen here, which is a bit of a pain. So let's do this. That will help with the public order and reduce the corruption. Or did they leave us at Grey Rock? They allowed us to recruit more archers. Okay. So let's get a couple of archers. And for now, we'll go ahead and get a spearman. But we'll be replacing it. When the other guy comes back in 5 turns, we'll replace him. Last time we got this to increase the number of lich priests. This would increase our research rate and our construction, which would be nice. More sandstorms. More lich priests. Yeah. So tomb guards, we're probably not really going to build tomb guards. I mean, maybe. Is it in our army? Faction wide. Lich priests. Tomb guard. That's okay. So let's concentrate on this good stuff. Research rate. This research rate is now up to 88. So once we researched this dynasty, we lost 30%. And we recouped 18 through raising our heroes, our leaders. And each city, that's 2% from that one. You can see, whoops, on the left. You can see research rate 2%. Okay, now Ashen Coast. Okay, so this guy's army.
Address me as your highness.
We can go ahead and just combine these guys. Oops.
Find my heart.
Doesn't really matter what they're doing. And then recruit those guys and those guys and those guys. So he'll be there 2 turns recruiting that army. This necrotect. Was that a necrotect? It's a lich priest. Yeah, you get in there. Oh, I can't because I've told him to recruit 20 people. Oh, he's in there. And then we want to keep him because he generates an additional Sphinx. Yeah, they made a pretty big map. I mean, the map is the previous Mortal Empires map plus portions of the Vortex map plus portions of the Warhammer 3 map. And yet they still have a ridiculous number of leaders crammed into spaces. There are some leaders who are going to be surrounded by 3 or 4 other legendary lords, which is going to be pretty problematic. But, you know, they'll just add to the challenge. I don't know. So, for example, they introduced the Vortex campaign in Warhammer 2, but there are no Vortex-specific campaigns for Warhammer 1 leaders. So I don't think the Warhammer 1 and 2 factions will necessarily get a Warhammer 3 style campaign. They said what the first Lord pack is coming out with Immortal Empires and it's Chaos. So I'm completely uninterested in that one, which is a bit of a bummer. Okay, so would we like... we're not gonna have a rebellion. I could step out of the city. And maybe we could get a rebellion, but the rebellion would be here. We don't want to have to race over there. Okay, so are we done? Oh, we got 2 more to go up. Okay. He's immortal. Lord will recruit rank for all units in the hero's army. And Lord recruit rank will take that. Okay, are we up to cheese time? No, we already did all that. Okay. Cloak of the Dunes. Immune to desert attrition. Aren't we anyway? Melee attack in the desert. Well, there are no deserts over here, so that's really not helpful. Okay. So now we've got to decide where we're going to go. The pirates that we just beat still have another city, and I don't know where it is. Okay, so maybe it's time to attack Marathi. Or just expand up into here. Or these Skaven down here. Wow, they are trashing the lizards. Rank 37, they are getting their asses kicked. I wish I knew where their other city was. Maybe it'll tell us if we double click.
I shall see
Oh, it's over
to
here
you,
somewhere.
Tomb King.
So maybe if we click. There they are, they're in Pahwax. That's a big city. How the hell did they get over there? Okay. So, who's at war with them? Okay, so these guys are at war with Blue Vipers. The Drowned are at war with us. Oh, we found the Wood Elves.
Speak as one, and the forest speaks
Yay.
through us.
Yay.
If we must.
All right. We must. You must, because we're nice. Yeah, there will be piles to do in Warhammer 3. The moment that Immortal Empires comes out, I mean, if you've got all the material, I mean, here, let me show you. We'll get to a save spot, and then I'll show you all the stuff that you'll have available. Okay, so this allows us to heal a construct up 1,000 points. We have a construct. It's our hero titan.
To be crushed.
So to get that. Alright, I think we're done for the turn. Where's the rebellion going to be? Should be... Oh, it's all the way... Oh, it's here. Here? Why is it in Sulphurets? The capital of that province is here. It should be here. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, there it is. Soldier tool. Oh, great. He's sieging it. Okay. Okay, so we just had it saved. So if we go back here. So you can see here that I don't have all the DLC. There's a couple of ones that I don't have. But this would be Immortal Empires. The new version will be Immortal. And so there would be 6 High Elf campaigns, 6 Lizard campaigns, 6 Dark Elf campaigns, 6 Skaven campaigns, although there's another Lord I don't have, I think. 4 Vampires, 4 Tomb Kings. 3 Empire, but there's a couple of Empires that I don't have. Dwarves, Orcs, Vampire Counts, I did buy the Norska because they were on sale for like 70% off. Bretonia. The only Bretonians I've played is Rapants, Wood Elves. Here's the Beastmen, and then here's Chaos. Now down here you can see the stuff I don't have. I don't have this guy, and this guy, Torox, and where did he go? Thorax and Oxyotl, they come in a pack. No, I have all the Wood Elves. There are 4 Wood Elves. So Warhammer 1 comes with Orion and Durthu, I think, and then I got these in DLC. So I'm only missing 4 things, and that's Torox. He comes in a DLC with Oxyotl. And then this guy here, Volkmar the Grim, he comes in a DLC with Helmenkorst. It's called The Grim in the Grave. And since I don't play Empire and I don't play Vampires, I didn't need that one. And since I don't play Beastmen and I don't play Lizmen, really, I didn't need that one. And the thing is that the one with Torox in it, Torox is really powerful. It's never on sale for more than 20%. So, but yeah, so we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 6, 10, 14, 16, 20, 24, 26, 29, 33, 37, 43, 49, 54. There are 60 potential campaigns right here. Some of these, like this guy right here, Imbric, he is free. He's free downloadable content, free LC. I believe the Lithanar is free LC. There are 6 or 7 free leaders that you don't even have to pay for. Rapance is another one. She's this Bretonian who starts in Africa. So there's quite a few freebies that you don't even have to pay for that let you play factions you might not otherwise play. Alright, so let's go load up. Where's the load button? Oh, go back. Continue. I mean, I've got all that DLC. Like, I downloaded the Vampire Coast DLC. It was on sale. Instead of $20, it was 8 or 9 or something. I tried it once. Loathed it. I've never gone back. But then I paid for the Tomb Kings. I paid full price for that, I think, because I didn't realize Steam had sales. And I play it incessantly. Okay, so here's all the stuff. Now I'm going to show you this cheat that exists. You call it a cheese, you call it a cheat, call it an exploit. So we're getting 18 canopic jars per turn. The canopic jars are used here to purchase weapons, enhanced items, magic items, and they can also be used to purchase legendary military units. So what you do is once you have a lord in your army, even if he's not on the battlefield, even if he's not on the campaign map, he still contributes whatever bonuses he has. So this guy is contributing 2 jars. So what we're going to do is we're going to take him, kick him out, and replace him with this guy.
Find my harem.
We're going to call this guy like all the other ones. Oops, that's right, Jarhead. And then we'll go in here, click this, and he will now add 3 more jars per turn. So next turn, instead of 18 from characters, let's say 21. And then that's going to go on for 5 turns, because I cast this. I have... There it is, Lord Recruit Rank +3. Then, because I have a hero in this other army... Yeah, that's nice. Can we just get over here? Here we go. This guy here, one of his skills, Lord Recruit Rank. So all my lords are +4 recruit. So they all recruit at level 5. Okay, now one of the known quantities of this game is that the drowned who are here in Pahawax, they will march past the lizards, past the Skaven to get to me. So what I need to do, even though I've got to get back to deal with this rebellion anyway, So we're going to race back. Normally, you never on legendary level want to use forced march because it weakens you in battle. Your units are tired and they don't do as much damage. This guy is not an enemy army, it's a rebel. It will stay there and fight. So we can afford to run back. He's not going to come over and see us. Now he has is weak.
No.
We'll kick the crap out of him, but Sildra Tor, the garrison units for Tomb Kings are weak. You can click on the castle and then right click just like you were attacking. You can see we're probably going to lose that. We're still weak. If they take it, it's not a big loss because we'll get 30 canopic jars for retaking it. So it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so up here, we have an opportunity to increase this. Now right now it's going to take 4 turns and 3520 cost. What we can do is we could take these units.
My will be done.
Can I click that, please?
Servants.
Ugh. Okay. Now let's see. Let's take a look at that again. So this is going to take 4 turns and 3,520. So what we'll do is we'll take this set of heroes and we'll load them up with some benefits. We'll take the construction cost for infrastructure. We'll take these off of guys that are in other armies. Okay. Then we'll go to this guy. Now we can take off anybody who's not at Jarhead Lord. So income, we'll take that one. Necrotect, oh, he's on the Jarhead, we'll take that one. Cultist is not that important. That one we'll take. Labor, oh wait, that was on Jarhead, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. And then finally, income, whoops. No, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Here we go, construction cost. Okay, we're good. So still, those won't take effect till next turn. In Warhammer 3, when you do that, it takes effect immediately. So 4 and 3520. We'll check that next turn. Okay, so that's what we're going to upgrade. We're going to spend that money for that. There's no upgrades here. Okay, does he... Oops, I need to be up here. Any more recruiting? No, he's going to have 17. Let's see what minor diplomacy we can do. I don't think these guys are going to want to trade. No. These guys are very difficult to convince to trade. They're going to declare war on us. Oh no, maybe not so soon. It's only minus 40. When it gets a little lower, yes they will. We don't want to make a treaty with them because that will hurt our relationship with lizards. But we're planning probably to surprise attack them. So let's go. 35 to 4 turns and 35 to 20. Lots of difficulty between the elves. Okay. So this is a modification I have. I am turn 24, it's down here. This is a modification I have that allows you to recruit leaders of defeated factions of the same race. It's mostly for major leaders like the other ones like Cetra and Khalida. I don't care about the minor kings from Rakaf dynasty, so I'll let them die. Okay, 4 turns and 35-20. So now this will take 4 turns, but 2720. So we cut 800 gold off the cost of upgrading this by shifting some of the benefits from one set of leaders to another. So you can use that. It takes a delay, like I say, in Warhammer 3, those guys would have come over immediately, then you can move them to someone else and use them again that turn. In Warhammer 2, you have to wait a turn. Now, why would we upgrade this one? None of these have any special tradable items. If you look in here, there's often a building down this end that shows you what you can trade. None of these have that special building. If we go to the next section over, you can see here that there's wine in Grey Gardens. Okay, and then if you're, where are we at? This is Sildrator. Now on the main map, you can see it there. So why do we want the wine? Well, wine can be traded. Wine, there it is. Wine is worth 16 per unit, so that's 160. Now 160 is no big deal. To everybody else, to us it's huge. So they're importing wine, so if we can get wine, we can get 160 a turn for that. Additionally, in the mortuary cult where we can build things, wine, for example, there it is. We can use wine to build a helmet of Kassar. Is that the only thing? It must be available for something else. Here we go. It can be used for the collar of Shikara. Ward save is good. Okay, so now we can build a bunch of stuff. Why is that? What do we have? We have access to dyes. Okay, so when we have this trade with the Heralds of Ariel, they are exporting... Oh, well, where are we getting the... Okay, yeah, okay. So we're getting all these from the Heralds. Wow, they've been busy. So, by trading for these, we can now build things in the mortuary cult that are those. They cost usually canopic jars, gold, and then resources. The resources aren't used, you just have to have them. This is okay. Ward save 2%. That means 2% of any damage does not hit you. This is okay. These are all okay. They're nothing major. What's this one? This is huge. Okay, this is massive. This is what the other factions would call a healing potion. It's the only way in battle usually to heal unless you have regeneration. And for anybody you have who gets into fights, characters that get into fights, it's a massive deal. And they're dirt cheap. Okay, so once we get some units that will get into combat, that might be a powerful lord. Like, I'll show you which one that is going to be in a minute. He's going to want one of those. And then the Tomb King, Tomb Princes are the hero that does the fighting. What's this one do? Oh, it just adds damage. Okay, so we can get Hieratic Jars. That's great. Now, we could say, perhaps, we need to go ahead and get the Hieratic Jars now. Because if we lose access to pottery, which we're getting from... there's pottery in that town, or we're getting it in trade. If we lose our ability to trade with the Wood Elves, we'll lose that. And how are we trading with them? Because the Witchwood touches Tyrant Peak. So we're probably not going to lose that trade. Alright, so... Oh, Grey Gardens. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and raise this. And then maybe we'll move everything over and raise Sulphurids. We'll see. Okay, which lord is not moved? Okay, this guy. So we're going to come over here and we're going to thrash this rebellion. So I use this stance because it gets me extra magic. Should be a decisive victory. It is. It doesn't look like I lose much of anything at all. Now again, what we can do is we can defeat them manually and then defeat them again for a second decisive victory. And that's what we're going to do. Right now we're only going to get one decisive victory. We're going to go ahead and get 2 out of this one. That's a horrible map. All the other Tomb Kings start, of course, in Arabia, or Khalida, who starts in the eastern deserts. They get these nice, beautiful, wide open spaces to use their archers and their caskets of souls. I don't know if you've seen. Oh my goodness, a horrible map. We do not want all this congestion. I don't know if you've seen the caskets of souls used. They're basically the Ark of the Covenant from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now another thing that's probably preferable in Warhammer 3 is the mounts, the horses, the special rides, whatever it is that everybody gets. They're automatic. You don't have to use your level up points. Here you do. Okay, so our reinforcements are going to come in there. That's not good. You should. Oh, can we not hit them with these yet? If we moved everybody up.
I shall return.
Now we can hit him. Okay, and we'll get you a nice little close-up of this casket of souls. There it is. He's going to open the lid on this thing, and it's going to fire a whole bunch of stuff at it. There he goes. Whoa, there it goes. There go the souls. Nice. Okay. Let's collapse this flank in a little bit. It's got a lot of fast cavalry out there. We could net those down if we need to. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and net those down. Get over there. That'll stop them from flying around. Their advantage is the ability to fly over our infantry and get to our archers. Whoa, like they're doing right now. Ah, is that spell not working? It isn't. So he's using them to get to our casket, which we don't want. Let's get him to Sandstorm those guys. Okay, now they're getting hit. Yeah, they have a lot of fast hits. There's something else there. What is that? Okay, that's chased off. They should be broken any minute now. There's a cavalry unit. Is that their leader? Come over here. Give them a beat down. Usually if you can kill a leader, you get a little extra experience, a little extra money. Kill them. Do some healing on them. Okay. So let's get all of these guys to lay hands to the leader. Let's cast a couple of individual damaging spells on him. Come on, you can get him, you can get him, you can get him, you can get him. There we go. Okay, so that should be a decisive, and then we can just hit him again for another decisive. Took a lot of damage to that unit. Wow, he got annihilated. Oh, well, they are literally disposable cannon fodder. So he tore up those two units with his Sandstorm. Did as much damage as they did. We don't need to charge gem, we don't charge money and movement. So they run off. That should permit. Oh, can we not hit him again? We did, we hit him again. And this time we'll take the auto resolve. Money and movement. Okay, and then. Oh, we were in this stance, that's why we didn't have a lot of movement. Let's come down here. Okay. We don't really need that. Or that one. That one we're dying for. When's that one come into play? 18, level 18. Leadership for a unit, so they'll hold the line a little longer. That allows us then another sandstorm and reduction in time for our sandstorm, so that's good. So we'll plan to get there. This here, so he has the best damage spell he can get. He has the magic generation. This allows him, yeah, we'll get him the skeletal steed. This allows him to run up to the enemy, cast a spell on them, and run away again. Oh, he's got another point. This will heal our troops. Ambush success, so we'll take that. We're going to increase his ability, more mobility. The further we can move on the map, the better. Defense for our construct. Okay. Now, we'll buy that. The Tyrant Peak. This will also allow us to get cheaper. Now this will give us money, but we want growth. We want to grow as fast as possible. Well, public order should be okay, so we'll do the growth. This will allow us to grow more, but it's expensive. See, the second one is just going to be 10 more growth for 1600. It's not really worth it. Okay, so that's that, and then what we'll do, we're going to want to upgrade that. It's 1520. And we'll move stuff back over to these guys. What we'll do, make it easier to tell which ones we can take from whom. We'll take them off of these guys. Actually, we want to do the income one because he's in a rich region. Well, relatively rich for Tomb Kings, let's say. Okay, so now the other army. We can take anything not assigned to somebody. Now these guys here, Charnel Valley Necrotect, 15% for infrastructure buildings. Those are great, but you have to be fighting in a mountain region. Now fortunately for us, when we go to war with Marathi, this is all mountains. And we will. There's no way we're getting out of that war. We have plenty of these. We've got 13 turns till that happens. Now we could buy ourselves a Tomb Prince, but he's 2,500. That's almost all our money. Armor and missile strength for skeleton archers. Ammunition and reload reduction for skeletons. So that's 6 turns right there. It would be good, but that's not really our strength. This is the Vortex. So in the Vortex campaign, the entirety of Lustria, South America, is on the map. And the entirety of Africa is on the map. And it's cut off right here. So over here, so this will be, there'll be some, this isn't even the, what would be the old races, the French and the German equivalents. Couron and the Empire. This is just a couple of frozen waste areas. So this area what happens in Mortal Empires. Mortal Empires cuts off here and here, and then goes over and includes what is essentially Europe. So yeah, this is Vortex. In Immortal Empires, Khatep starts pretty much in the same place, but he's very crammed in. Some people start in completely different places, depending on the campaign you're in. But yeah, this is Vortex. Now, he doesn't have a Vortex mission. He doesn't have to gather the stones and cast the spells and fight off the enemy. His victory condition is to go home and conquer all the big pyramids. So collect 5 books of Nagash and hold on to these 2 pyramids. Or he can just eliminate all of these. So this is the lizards down below us. These 2 are the dark elves up here above us. This is the strongest high elf faction, and usually it assimilates all the other ones and gets stronger and stronger. Oh, this is the guy who's the Tomb King, who's also a vampire adherent. So all the Tomb Kings hate him. And then Clan Moors is just a Skaven faction that hangs out in what is basically Africa, down here. I don't know why they're on there. Maybe in the lore. Oh, what is? Oh, is that our movie? Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is the Tomb King movies. Interesting. Okay. All right. So we're going to upgrade that next turn when we've moved all the guys over. I don't think there's a lot of this we can do. These guys are still not interested in trading with us. We're going to war with them. Okay. All right. While the turn rolls over, I'm going to go grab another drink. Okay, so what are our options? Construction for advanced military, we don't have any advanced military. And construction for infrastructure, that's going to help because we're about to build infrastructure. So advanced military is going to be this stuff. So these are the heavy hitters. Infrastructure is going to be this stuff and this stuff. So we're going to get a discount on that. Now remember, it was going to be okay, 1120. It's possible to get so many of these beneficial characters. And by that I mean, right, 15% off infrastructure. 15% off infrastructure. We don't have a third one. It's possible to get so many of them that the buildings are free. And what you can do is you can build them for free, then sell them for gold and make a profit off of it. Okay, so this is the part where we decide if we're going to go to war. There's just no reason to. I mean, that's the whole reason we're playing the game. Now, the problem is this. If we go to war with the Skaven, she's probably going to declare war on us and attack us from behind. Fortunately for us, they're probably busy with these guys.
You
What's
are
his strength now?
denied
10.
even life, yet you think Morathi will aid you.
And what are the Wood Elves? Wood Elves are 46, though they're not doing that well. What about the Skaven? They're 78, so they're getting their butts behind Doom. Okay, he's much more powerful and they are much weaker. So now would be the time to get in there. Can we trade? He's even accepted our trade. So now's the time to go. Because fighting these Skaven will make him even happier with us. We want him happy with us. So we're going to surprise attack these guys. Now when we go down there, we'll have to pay the cost of searching it. And then we will discover the Skaven. Now, you can't tell there's Skaven here. In Warhammer 3 you can, because you'll put your mouse over it and it will show you any corruption from the demon factions or from the Skaven. So first of all, let's negotiate with the lizards. We will go to war with Clan Nor if you will pay us 1,300. Nope. So okay, so we're gonna have to go down as low as 500, I'm sure, which is what they paid us last time. Lizards are very hard negotiators, and well, they still rejected it. It might mean that they're winning so well, they don't even want to pay us to do it. They're still doing it. All right, so we're just going to do it. Now, Skaven are extremely dangerous if your army is not camped or sitting in a settlement, because they can all ambush you just by walking up to you. When they attack you, they ambush you. Do we have any heroes we haven't recruited? No. Okay. So we're short a guy because we're waiting for that hero to come back. But we should be able to overwhelm any Skaven army. If you take a look at this, we're ranked 31. They're 78. This army we have is probably 2/3 of our strength, so we should have no trouble. Now they'll have a settlement garrison, but that shouldn't matter. It's the Skaven, and we're going to go to war. No one is allied to anybody. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we automatically assault it. It's the Fallen Gates. It's level 3, which is pretty high. It doesn't have walls. It has 8 dudes in it. We're going to attack it. Now, with Skaven, you got to look here. They can ambush you when they attack. That's bad. They have 3 extra uses of Menace Below. Menace Below is where they summon a set of clan rats. Clan rats are hopeless and useless, but they will summon them on our archers or summon them on our range units just to be annoying. Now we can decisive this, which is what I'm going to go ahead and do, because we'll probably recoup all our units. Yeah, we barely took any damage. Now we can sack it and then attack it again, but I want to occupy it. I don't want to be sitting outside of settlements around the Skaven. Now the Fallen Gates, the Mirrorpool of Teapot, he took that back. So the only other settlement we're likely to get is this one. He's not going to give us this, and we can't trade for it. In Warhammer 3, you can trade for settlements. Okay. Oh, we forgot to build this while we were in the stupid province. We're not doing anything there. It's stable. It's not getting stable very quickly. Events. What's the -8 event? Oh, we're at -90. So what we may want to do is leave here. Race down here, so we trigger a rebellion there. If we step out of that facility, there'll be a rebellion here in 3 turns. Especially if we turn off this. Now the only problem is Tomb King rebellions are really strong, so we need to make sure we have 20 dudes in here. So we'll go back. Now we can recruit these, but they're stupid expensive. And we can recruit these too. Let's do that. We're going to race down there. And we can recruit those when the time comes. Okay, so that's going to be... Let's take that off and turn on... melee defense for us. And growth. Turn on the growth. Okay, so what we're trying to do is we're going to try and get this rebellion to take place so we can put it down. When you put down a rebellion, you get a 20-point bonus for crushing a rebellion. Time, it's 10 o'clock. I'm in the central time zone. I'm in Dallas. Now we can use this to... That will help us. It's expensive though. We need to get the infrastructure good dudes in there. So I hate having to do this fiddly stuff. Yeah, turns out we only have 2 of those. Necrotects.
What?
Oh, it's light here until almost 9 o'clock. But yeah, sometimes it goes in the dark. You need to do water in the dark because it cuts down the evaporation. It's been over 100 every day for a month here. Such fun. Okay. Okay, so there should be a rebellion here. Well, that'll go to 94. Not yet, not quite yet. And yeah, we're going to pay for that. It's a lot of money, but we're going to pay for it because we should be able to get some money from these guys. Oh, move from taller. Where'd you end up? What do we got here? There's that additional Sandstorm plus 30% less time. Whoa! That's an interesting place to end up. This guy, what do we want here? So this is good if you overcast spells. You normally don't want to overcast because you damage yourself. Let's start using this to heal our troops. Hang on. No, we don't care about those. Cleansing corruption will be good because that'll help us get rid of the Skaven corruption. So let's... No, there we go. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I met my wife in high school in the 80s. I moved to New York. And then in the 90s, we met on an alumni message board, and I moved back to Texas, got married. So that'll make you move all over the place. All right, what do we want? We want these. These are the ones that allow us to build additional units. That happens at turn 10. Rank 10, so we've got a long way to go. This helps. This will make us a better fighter, so let's take that. Alright, what do we got? They're trading with us now, they like us. That's not going down too far. If we don't, as long as we don't help ally against them with the 4 times. Ah, okay, you ever lived down in Houston? That's the one place I really wouldn't want to live. Okay, I don't think we have any diplomacy to do, so let's move on. Okay, so the guy that got wounded is back, but where did they put him? All the way over here. So he's got to wander all the way down here to meet back up with us, which is crap. Okay. We're going to get a rebellion in the Ashen Coast. That's good. All right, so we're going to go down there. Abilene. Plano. Okay, I grew up. I was raised in Plano. It's a small world, is it not? My wife and I both went to high school in Plano, Clark, and then the senior high. Okay. All right, so we should have just recruited a guy. I was hoping that they would put the guy here with us, but he's not. So this... How powerful are the Skaven now? 79. They were 78, now they're 79. So none of their actual armies have been hit. But they're down to 2 settlements instead of 4. It's these two, probably. It's a lot of ground for the grabbing down there. Oh, really? Honda cars and McKinney. My wife had Honda. Can we get there? When we can. Okay, so we hope we don't get ambushed on the way there. We got there just ahead of the lizard man. Okay, so this is Pyrrhic. We have to fight because we can't just leave and sit outside. Oh, this is an easy win. Okay. So this settlement will have towers that will fire at us. We can decimate the towers by using these. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, just off 75. Once we have that tower there destroyed, we could line up here and just fire at the Skaven in there. They have a warp bomb. Warp bombs are very nasty. What they'll do is they'll send one of their units in, one of these menace below, and when they have a unit there, they can warp bomb on it. They only have one of them, and hopefully they won't use it on anything useful. But this is an easy win for us. Where are we on time? Hour and 13 minutes. Wow, time flies. Oh, I knew what I meant to ask you. You said you weren't a big board gamer when you were younger. I know you said you were about the same age as me. You said you're a computer gamer. What are some of your favorite classic computer games? Yes, I do. I'm from the UK. I moved over here in the 70s. I haven't been back since. What's funny is my sister's never lived in the UK, but she has an English accent because she lived with my parents her whole life. Start deployment. Okay. So this tower here will fire in this diagonal direction as long as there's a guy standing there. So our first job will be to take it out with these. And then we're going to stand our archers in like this and put infantry near them that we can use to attack any enemies. Oh, okay. I played a lot of computer games when I was even in high school. A friend of mine owned an Apple II, and then another friend of mine owned a Commodore. So I've always been a bit of a computer gamer, but I was mostly board games in the 70s and 80s. Pathfinder, Kingmaker, Divinity. Okay, I've seen people playing that one. There are plenty of great streamers and video makers for Warhammer to get you into the game. The guy I watch most often is on YouTube only. He's Legend of Total War. He's an Australian guy. He's the king of cheese. He finds the exploits in the game and uses them. But he's very good. He only ever plays on the most difficult levels. And then there's a guy named Turin, Turin, like the city. And he does the multiplayer. He hosts multiplayer tournaments. So it's the other side. This is, the single player campaign. The multiplayer. I don't play multiplayer anymore because it's too rage-inducing. But those are two great places to start to see tactics. Yeah, you said. You see, it says Rogue Trader, so is that going to be a 4X game? When I hear Kingmaker, I think of the board game that came out in the 70s. All right, so our first job is to take these two guys here and knock this tower out so that it can't fire at us. All right, so they're going to fire. There they go. Come on, fire. So yeah, you can see how much damage is left on it. D&D 3.5. Is that still a... D&D never did go back to 6-sided dice, did it? It always stayed on D20s, didn't it? Or did it revert? I haven't played D&D since Advanced User's Manual in the early 80s. I mostly switched over to playing CRPGs. So the Wizardry series. Couple of other ones, mostly Wizardry. Oh, so this is that spawn they do. Now they could put a warp bomb on us there, which would be okay because it would only kill spearmen. We don't really care about spearmen. Yeah, okay. Do you know the card game Magic the Gathering? They have a digital version, and they just introduced a whole set of Dungeons and Dragons theme-based cards. And it was funny because some of the cards had titles like "You come across a clearing," or "You enter a dungeon," or "You find a man cowering in a corner." Celesta. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the adaptability. When COVID was going on, you could watch large numbers of people playing D&D online simultaneously. Okay, what are we doing now? Okay, that's bad. We don't want them running around over by our caskets. Get over there and beat them off. 66%. Yeah, so you can see from this tower it's got a white icon. That means no one's manning it. But if we go near there, they'll put a guy on the wall and he'll man that tower. And Skaven towers are some of the most destructive. They got really strong weaponry. Okay. Come on, they're taking forever to knock this thing out. Let's speed up this. Is he even aiming at that? He is. Oh, they did it again. Where are they? Okay, now they're back here. They've got a bunch of these, so it's just like a force of nature. You have to weather it. Okay, so we can turn off one of these because we should be able to kill them. Yeah, this tower's been peppering my dudes the whole time. It's about to die, though. It'll take one more hit, and then we'll start. Come on, take it. There it goes. Okay. Really? You're gonna take out my archery unit? Okay. So first of all, we're going to take all these archers, move them up to here, and turn these guys off. Move all the archers there. Move all the infantry right behind them. Take our spellcasters and put them here. And move these guys up here. And put these, actually we'll put these two here. And put some infantry behind them. Alright, so what we want to do is time to get in see up. Oh, okay. The last one I played, I don't know if you know who Epic Games are. They're like Steam, but they're based in China. And then every Thursday they have free games. I've got like over the last few years, a couple of hundred free games from them. And they had a couple of CRPGs in there. Baldur's Gate. I enjoyed that one. Oh, hang on. We don't want anybody firing. All right. So the bad news here is we only have 6 archers, and one of them was damaged. The idea is that we're going to kill so many of these Skaven that they quit on us. Now they've got some powerful stuff there. We're going to use our spells to get rid of these guys. Now we're going to use our freebies. Sandstorm there.
of Hebrew.
Now sandstorms, once you put down a vortex spell like a sandstorm, it sort of randomly moves around. So it can be good. So it's moving out there. Come on, move back, move back, move back. Now it's moving back. That was nice. That was nice. Okay, nobody's firing right now. Alright. Sounds like somebody's firing. Oh, he's using his ability. Well, having cast, he generates more magic. You can see here our magic is replenished 1 point per 4 seconds. Okay. Now we're not on. This is time. We've got plenty of time now. Let's cast. So this is. How much does that cost us? Cast costs 9 magic, and then the banishment costs 15. Now the banishment will stay in one place. So we could put banishment here, and it would kill both of these units for 15. Or we can take his vortex, his sandstorm, and run that there. I got him. Stay there, stay there, stay there now. Come on, go back, go back, go back. Yep, it's cheat back in, it's eating him up some more. Now it's going to run into this guy. Okay. Okay, yeah. It does. It can be pretty taxing video-wise, especially if you're running it on the highest quality. So when you say your second playthrough, do you run a completely different type of campaign, different characters, all that good stuff? Okay, so let's get this to fire here. Now these guys have shields, but they're facing that way, so the arrows should come in from the side. Different main character class, yeah. Have you ever played Skyrim or any of the Bethesda role-playing games?
Should we run? Flee?
I'm doing a lot of damage there. Let's change our lineup to this. Ah, okay, yeah. Morrowind, or as I call it, the most depressing RPG ever. Everybody in that game is so grim and so sad. Yeah, I played Morrowind. I think I started it like 10 times just to play different stuff. My wife, my daughter, and I have all played Skyrim. We own a PS3 copy, a PS4 copy, and a PC copy of all the DLC. So, yeah, we got our money's worth out of Skyrim. We're a Skyrim family. And then, of course, Fallout is just Skyrim with guns. We're a big Bethesda. We're waiting for Starfield, but we'll see how good that is. Oh, now they're moving around. These guys here look ripe for a Vortex type spell, so let's give them one. That's nice. That is chewing them up something awful. Yeah, okay, excellent. Yeah, I haven't finished it. My wife and daughter both finished Skyrim. My daughter actually finished all the DLCs as well, all the optionals, played as a werewolf, played as a vampire, you name what you can do in it, she did it. Okay, we don't want them firing at us, so let's see if we can get them from behind. Yeah, we can. Let's see this little line going down. Okay, they're taking damage, so let's... If you push down the spacebar, you can see the range of enemy units. Who's firing at him? Alright, so we can use this. Let's fire at that unit there. One of the High Elves is named Altharion. And Altharion has this amazing ability called Break Upon the Walls. And what it does is every 20 seconds, any ranged unit he has refreshes its ammo. So he can take like 5 archer units into a castle like this and win, because he just has endless, infinite arrows to fire over the walls. It's one of my favorite characters. Okay, so they'll probably run away, then they'll probably come back. Okay, so everybody stop. Let's get this guy here. Fire into there. Oh, no, get back. Because you're going to now fire into there. Get out of the way. Yeah, normally though, if I'd brought 8 or 12 of these, we could have done this. We're probably going to end up storming the walls with our infantry. But that's what they're there for, just to be expendable. But this can knock on a few of those. The good news is, if this misses them, it'll do splash damage on everybody else as well. Yeah, look, it misses them, it hits these guys. It's a great little cluster. Oh, they ran off the wall, they ran away. Okay, how much magic? We got plenty of magic. Oh, that's nice. Good to see those red lines going down. What did we get our magic regen of 1 per 2 seconds? Because they've got 2 arcane conduits out there. Okay, so let's do some more. Let's just bring into here and see if we can damage. Okay, so this victory is in our grasp. Means that unless you really screw things up, you're gonna win. The enemy's morale is gonna break any time. Statistically speaking, there's no way you can lose. The problem is that some factions can go quite some time after that message comes up. The contrast of that is you are losing ground. If you play on difficulty levels lower than this, there's a bar here that is yellow for you and red for them, and it fluctuates left and right depending on the balance of power. Okay, so let's move up here. Okay, so this is just, sometimes this can seem tedious, but when you're playing on legendary difficulty, man, you just take every advantage you can get. Okay, that's a great target right there. They're probably facing to the right, that means their shields are not being used to defend from arrows. That's going to do a nice bit of damage. Okay, what do we got up here? Ogres. Right, ogres. Let's get this force here to fire into this one. Let's go ahead and give them one of these. Oops. Somebody firing again? Or is he getting away with that? Oh, he's out of ammo. Let's get him out of there. Now we could move our necrotect up on the wall. There's not really any need to. Oh, that's nice. They should be able to kill that off. It's wavering. Okay, there it goes. Okay, stop. Alright, let's see what else we can do. Could try taking out the leader. Takes a lot of arrows to take him. Okay, here we go. There's another enemy ranged unit.
I'll fight another time. Then flee.
Yeah, that's good. Now, what's our range? 440. What's the range on there? 400. That's pretty far. We'll probably use our mage to get them to waste all their ammunition pointlessly trying to fire at them. Okay, you guys get out of there. Let's see if we can do any damage to them. Yeah, they were brand new just a little while ago. I want them to go rout and shatter, and then I can stop firing. Shatter them, shatter them, shatter them. No. I was hoping to get them totally killed. None of these are really juicy targets at this point. Those are. Okay, let's just do some more spell casting. See what we can whittle down. Oh, there's a nice fat one.
Should we run?
Come on, go that way, go that way. Oh, a terrible, terrible decision tree by that thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That was awful. Let's get them there while they're all clustered. That's better. Get over into this guy right here. Ugh. Alright. Okay, that's not too bad, I suppose. Okay, we got some enemies to kill. Let's fire at those guys. Oh yeah, yeah. Rout and kill. Somebody's out of ammo. Okay, this guy, so let's get him out of there. So there's no really big fat juicy targets anymore, so it's just like kill anything you can find to shoot at. Nice. These guys aren't totally done yet. Wonder if they can hit that guy. That would be awesome. Oh, here it comes. Nice. That's gorgeous.
Run, flee, flee!
He's out of there. He's out of there. Come on, guys. Look, he never even fired any of his weapons. He fired a couple. He stopped firing, he's still firing. Alright, so they've got some spears. They might have some hidden units back in here. Those could be dangerous, so what we're going to do is we're going to get our mages on a horse. Do we have mages on a horse? We do. We have a mages on a horse. So he's very fast. We're going to move him. This looks like the enemy's range here. You can see this arc for those guys. We're going to move them into there. Entice that unit to start firing because their ammunition is part of their strength. And as they deplete it, they feel themselves getting stronger or weaker. And we go over here. They should start firing at him. Yeah, here it comes. So let's just stay away from that and let's speed this up. Now those guys, those plague claw catapults are extraordinarily good, particularly against static infantry formations, where guys just stand there and get blasted. Somebody's up on this wall shooting at me. You can see there are a brown line under the bottom. They have 16 shots left. Even if he gets hit, it shouldn't do too much damage. That's a weapon that damages multi-unit, not single guy, or SEM, single entity models. Model, of course, is because this used to be a table. This was and still is a tabletop. I'm going to move back. Once those guys have fired, we can move our infantry in. Because those will devastate our infantry. See, that hieratic jar would come in handy right now. Put down the space bar so you can see where those lines are. This curved red line is what we want to stay inside. Ooh, we got hit badly there. Ow. They're almost out of ammo. One more shot. And when the line at the bottom goes away, now they got one more shot left. There it goes. They got no more ammo. So now we're no longer at risk for our infantry getting whacked. So let's bring the infantry in here along with this guy. And let's bring our mages right up to here. Okay, let's get any of our archers who are still capable. Let them fire at will at whomever they want. This guy should be able to do this here. That'll bad. It's gonna hit some of these guys, maybe. No, moving around. Not too. Oh, there's the catapults just firing at us. Reduces armor. None of the enemies are really going to have any armor. What's this? Clan rats with spears. So now because we're bringing all of our troops over here, they're bringing all of their troops over here. So let's get our troops up on the wall. Right click, select, right click, select, right click. And then our guys will get their little mounting tower ladders. There they go. They'll start streaming up here. Let's get this guy over. He's taking so long. Get over here and start smacking this gate down. Now they shouldn't be able to fight these off. These guys might. Spears to spears. But their morale is so low now, we're only going to have to kill a few of their guys. This guy could be problematic, that's why we're sending the hero titan in. Here it comes. No. Oh, where do we find? Oh, there's some. Oh, we'll worry about them by doing this to them. Couple of enemy units still. Let's get that hero titan in here. Let's get that necrotect over here. Oh, the enemy gates are broken. The hero titan trash those gates. Get in there and fight this guy. So drain him with this. There's that warp lightning we finally used on us. Yeah, he's taking him down pretty good. Now we just attack these guys here. Who's not up on the walls? These guys are not, so let's get them up on the walls. There's another enemy unit we could do this. Get that. Do this too. Get him with this. Where did Necrotect go? What are you doing there? We want him to be close enough that he could use his healing on the Hero Titan. The Titan, which is right now picking on this poor dude. Look how tiny this guy is. Look how big our dude is. Oh, is he running? He is, so let's prang him with this. Come on, get him. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now he's running. Follow him. Guy's getting up on the walls. You can get up on the wall too. Get up there and help. Okay, you two. Get down here. Let's get Khatep on the way. He's not really a hand-to-hand guy, but he'll help. Got any magic left now? Oh, maybe. Get this guy off the battlefield. That'll come a long way towards winning this fight. Hit him with this. Gotta hit him with one beam. Come on. Oh, didn't kill him. He's got 57 hit points left. Chase him off the battlefield. Okay, this guy. Get in there. These guys are still resilient. How much have they got left? Is this all they have? Okay, there it is. Victory, finally. Alright, that's going to put us where? Where are we on time? 146. Yeah, we'll wrap up. We'll get out of here and save it. It'll save automatically because we're on Legendary. And then we'll wrap up there. 300 losses, 1,300 of those. And our losses are primarily just garbage units. Look at all those. You get a lot of numerical kills on Skaven because they're just large in numbers in their units. Okay, we'll occupy. Okay, so it will have saved right there, so we're going to take that opportunity to bail. Good seeing you again, and I'll probably be back on tomorrow about the same time, maybe 8 Central. I'll see you then.